Hey guys, Randy here. I just want to do this little intro before I do my main review of the finger chucks. And I just want to let you know that there is a hurricane coming toward the coast of Texas, about 200 miles south of where I live. And it's possible that we might experience some heavy rains and lose power for the weekend. So it's not that the hurricane is going to hit landfall on top of me, but you can see by the forecast here, it's going to have tremendous amounts of rain for the next 4 to 5 days. And I want to scroll down here and show you the actual hurricane where it is located. If you look right there, where you can see my little paw, my little hand right there. This is where the hurricane is. It's down here. It's going to hit landfall right down near the Mexico-Texas border, just above it, around Corpus Christi. And I'm going to zoom back in and show you about 300 miles. You can't see it because of all the current rain, but about 300 miles north is where I'm located on the border of Louisiana and Texas. So we're not going to get the brunt of the storm, but we are going to get tons and tons of rain for the next 4 or 5 days. So it's possible I could lose power and have no internet till sometime next week. So that's just going to interfere with me being able to post the winners of the fidget spinner giveaway on Saturday night. So this is just in case, let you guys know what's going on, in case you don't see any videos or hear from me for 4 or 5 days. This is typical weather for Texas. We have hurricane season starting in September, and it goes through around November the 2nd officially. And the high heat produces hurricane conditions out on the Gulf of Mexico. The water evaporates and forms storm clouds and eventually gets bigger and bigger. So that's about it. I just want to wrap it up. No big deal. I just want to let you know what's going on. And on to the review. Oh, forgot my hat again. I got to find my hat. Still not a review without a hat. There, found my hat. Hey guys, Randy here, and this is a product I have not seen before. I got this one in the mail a while back, and I've been kind of just delaying doing a review for some reason. But today I want to pull it out for you. This is the finger balls. They're also called, I think they're called hand chucks, thumb chucks. And I have not messed with these before, but I did go ahead and open the box so that it would be easy for me to pop it out real quick and not have to hassle with it. I think the box is pretty cool, though, the way they designed it to show you the product as though you were actually using it in your hand. And here's the 6 different tricks that they show that you can do with the thumb chucks. So this might be an alternative for you guys who don't necessarily want to use your fidget spinner all the time. Sometimes you get bored and want to try something different. So let's see what I got here. Now if you notice, they're bright orange, so it matches Frankensleeve, but I don't know that I particularly want bright orange out in public. I might want these in a black or even maybe even white. And I see, oh, I guess they light up. They do. They do light up. I thought that was some type of knot that the cord was attached to. So these actually do light up. Do they do something? I wonder if they're motion activated or if they just blink on their own. Ah, it looks like they blink on their own. I don't think they're motion activated. Let me see if I can undo the little knot right here and get some play in the string. There you go. Let's see if I can do some of the tricks here. Look at the trick box again. And based on how far away, how close my camera is, it may be a little bit difficult, but apparently when you can flip them over, it's going to be very hard to see. Actually, I'm going to try holding my camera up and trying to flip them at the same time. This may get bad. So hang in there with me. Let me back up a bit so you can see my whole table. You can't see it swing around because it is so... This may take some getting used to. Maybe I can do it on the bottom side. I can't grab it. Ah! You got me. Let's try around the wrist here. I'm not sure. Apparently you're supposed to swing them around. Oh, I got it around my finger there. You swing them around, and you try to catch them on the top of your hand. Oh, try one more. Oh, I got it. I got it. This isn't very easy to do with holding the camera like a selfie camera or a selfie stick at the same time I'm trying to flip these. So let's look at the tricks again, because they are kind of interesting. But basically it looks like it's all about wrapping the balls around your hand, whether from the top, the bottom, or maybe around this direction, out like that. Let's see if I can't try it one more time. I'm trying to get it down there on the bottom like it shows. Oh, okay. And they showed one where it was actually, let's see, number 2 there. I guess you're supposed to sling it out from the bottom and then try to catch it with your index finger. Or I thought this was 6 different tricks, but maybe it's one trick that shows you how you're supposed to do 6 different movements that you're supposed to perfect. Anyway, I think they're kind of neat looking. They feel really neat. They're really smooth, but at the same time, they're a little bit sticky. Not sticky, but they have some friction to them. It's some type of plastic that has a grip to it. I mean, it's hard to describe. It feels like a glass marble, only it's not as slick. You actually feel some tension when you slide your finger across them. The lights are kind of cool. It would be neater if they actually were motion activated instead of just randomly blinking. And I'm really sucking at this. Please feel free to comment and tell me how bad I suck at this. And at the same time, if you have a pair of these, I would love to know what you do with them. I mean, I'm not very creative when it comes to these kind of things. I mean, I just prefer to spin. I mean, spin. I mean, there's something satisfying about the feeling that comes through my fingertips, and also the motion. I mean, the visual aspect of the spinner. So yeah, I could sit there and play with that for a while. It feels really good in the hand. It's kind of, you have some spinners that you really, really like a lot because of the way they feel and the way they look in the light. This purple one really attracts my attention. I mean, I like all the colors, but when I'm going to reach for one, I'm not going to reach for the green, I'm not going to reach for black, I'm going to reach for purple. That royal purple just appeals to me. So how about you? How about, you got a favorite color out of these down here? That, I think this one was called, I was corrected, and I think this one was called teal. That, I believe, is kind of a rose color, red, light blue, I guess, yellow, black, and that is the neon green. This one actually glows in the dark, so the whole thing glows in the dark. As opposed to these, which have these little green inserts, which are the parts that glow in the dark. Anyway, back to my little thing right here. I'm put the camera back down, my phone camera. This is the Samsung Note 4. It's actually working out better than my other tablet, my Samsung tablet, because the tablet was a 720p camera. This one is actually a 1080p camera, so it's newer. I was really lucky in getting this phone. It was actually given to me by a former employer. He is a gadget fanatic. He's almost 80 years old, and he loves his gadgets. He even bought a hoverboard when they first came out about 3 years ago. And the guy's like 7 foot tall and 77 years old and tries to ride a hoverboard. He fell off and sprained his wrist. Fortunately, he didn't break his hip. Anyway, but he gave me this phone when he switched out for his newest version of his phone. I'm not sure, he got another Samsung of some type, but it was newer and better. Every time a new version comes out, he grabs it. So that's one of the perks of being a multimillionaire. You can just throw away phones when you're not using them, or when you switch them out. It's not worth your time and effort to do anything else with them. So yeah, I do know a multimillionaire. He's a cool guy. He's just like your average uncle. If you met him in person, you'd never know he had money. Anyway, here's the thumb chucks. If you have any experience using them, please let me know how you like them. Like I said, I'm not sure what to do with these. I don't really think I would like to sit at my desk and flip them back and forth, but I might once I got the hang of them. Right now, I'm just banging this stupid thing into the back of my knuckles. That didn't feel too good. So let me turn them back off. And anyway, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Hope you like this little review of the finger balls thumb chucks. If you do like this kind of thing, I believe these are available on Amazon.com. If there is a link to Amazon, I will put it down in the description box below. And as always, if you'd like to get in on my most current fidget spinner giveaway, you can always visit frankensleeve.com and just throw in your name, your email address, and you'll be signed up for the giveaway. And as always, if you would please, give my videos a thumb up or a thumb down if you don't like them. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I really do appreciate all you guys watching. It really makes my day when I see comments and just the fact that you watch. You find me interesting. So that about wraps it up, and I will talk to you later.